Hello, everybody. Bill DeWar here with Coldwell Banker Realty in Lake Forest, Illinois. I just wanted to go over pre-qualification versus pre-approval and the difference and when to use both of them. So let's start with pre-qualification. If you are somebody that is growing out of their house and you think to yourself, we're going to have to move in the next couple of years. If you're a first-time home buyer that's only rented and you're like, man, maybe we should buy a house, and you're just that initial phase and you want to see how much you can afford without getting a hard credit check or going through your tax forms and submitting all that, a pre-qualification is perfect, because that is basically a conversation with a lender and you're self-reporting all your financial information, income, assets, debts, credit history. Maybe you know your credit score. They're not going to check, but you can tell them. Those are the things. That's all they need to know. So no hard credit check, won't affect your credit score. It doesn't take time to get papers together or anything like that. So that's the pre-qualification. That's the positive part, is it doesn't really affect anything. The negative part is you are not a qualified buyer yet. Okay? That's just the starting point. When you get to the next step, which is we got to move, we know we're moving, we're going to start looking, then talk to a lender and get a pre-approval. And that means that you have to submit documents, okay? Pay stubs, tax returns, bank statements, employment history. They'll need all of that, okay? Hard documents sent to them. They'll go through everything. Then they'll give you a pre-approval, and then you will be a qualified buyer. So when you do submit an offer with a pre-approval, you are definitely qualified. If you submit it with a pre-qualification, I know as a list agent on the seller side, I always advise the buyer agent to get a pre-approval. I have to present all offers to my client legally, but I would call the lender myself or something to see if they've done the actual pre-approval. Because a lot of times what happens is through the pre-qualification conversation, what are all your debts? Well, I have a credit card debt of $15,000 and I have car payments for $300 a month for 4 years. Okay, that's good. And then you put the offer in, you submit it, then it goes to underwriting. They're like, okay, we need all the documents, we need the pay stubs, this, that, the other. Then they get your tax returns, and then all of a sudden it shows that you have $400,000 of medical school debt. Well, now you can't afford the house anymore. But in a pre-approval, they would find out right away. They would pick that up, and you wouldn't be submitting an offer and having the deal fall through. So those are the differences between pre-qualification and pre-approval and when to use them. I'm Bill DeWar with Coldwell Banker Realty. If you or anyone you know needs help buying or selling a home, I'm happy to help. Have a great day.